Raising a great pig for fair begins many months earlier, even before the pig is born. In this video I'd like to show you how to pick a good pig, to house a pig, and to feed a good pig. Maybe this will get you even closer to winning the prize-winning hog.
Before you get a pig, you want to have a place to put them, so set up a pen.
To set up a good pen, you want to have shade. You have protection from the sun, wind, and rain.
Some things you should have in your pen are probably food and a shelter for them to go when it's cold, or just for them to get out of the weather.
When you're looking for a pig, there are 4 main types: Yorkshire, Hampshire, Duroc, and Landrace. A Hampshire is black with a white belt around its shoulders. A Landrace is completely white and with drooping ears. The Yorkshire is also completely white but with erect ears. And Duroc is red, brownish color.
I love pigs. Not many people do, but I absolutely love them. And my favorite ones to get are the runts of the litter, because they're so cute and tiny, but they grow up to be so big.
It's not something you have to have year-round, because you go during January, February looking for a pig. You get a pig, you raise it for fair, and then at fair you get to sell it.
When choosing a pig, you want to look for certain characteristics like long, lean, level, loose, and large.
A straight back, a long, lean body, a high-set tail, and legs like shoulder width apart.
You want to look for a high tail setting, because that means the ham will go farther down and it will be a bigger ham. And you want a dimple right above the tail setting.
When I choose my pig, I judge it, because I do livestock judging for FFA and 4-H. So that's the only way I know how to pick my hog, is by judging it. When I judge hogs, I look for the straightest back, because if they have a hump in the back, that means they usually have something wrong with either their spine or they've been standing way too close for way too long. You look at their jowl, you want like a medium range of fat that's there.
You also want to ask the breeders about how good a pig it is, and if it's possible, you want to get a picture of the pigs.
Choosing the right kind of feed for your pig, you want to consider the stage of life that they're in. There are 3 types of feed that you can feed to your pig in its life cycle. There's starter, which gives it enough protein and energy to grow and build its muscle structure. And then there's feeder, which builds the muscle as it grows. And then there's finisher, which maintains the muscle and also makes it taste better.
I feed my pigs show pig food, which is a grower, and it has the nutrients and minerals that they need to grow healthy.
With food, there are a couple different systems that you can use. You can use an automatic feeder, which is just a bin that's always filled with food that they can eat out of freely.
I think this is better because then they can just eat whenever they're hungry, and it'll be a more natural way for them to gain weight.
Proper health care begins when the baby pig is still very young.
You need to keep the pigs healthy. When you first get the pigs, you need to make sure that they get their shots.
When you buy your pig, you want to ask if the pig has had its shots. It keeps them protected from common diseases.
You want to make sure that it has an iron shot and a 4-way vaccine for the main types of diseases that it can obtain through its life.
You also have to watch your pig while it's at your house to see if it's got any other sicknesses.
When you're looking at your pig, you want to make sure that it's acting normal. The best way to figure out if it's acting normal is to take time and spend time with your pig.
Some of the sicknesses can be worms. You can tell that by looking in its stool if it's got worms in it.
You want to make sure that they don't have scours. You can see if they have scours by looking at their stool, if it's runny, if they have diarrhea, or if there's blood in their stool.
I exercise my pigs. Sometimes I just let them in the pen and lead them around, and then when they're getting a little better at that, we let them out into our bigger arena and just let them walk around and do whatever they want.
Every morning or every night, you want to get your pig out of its pen and walk it around with a stick or whatever. Just give it some exercise. When you finally do get to fair, you need several things.
Before you take your pig to fair, you want to get all your equipment ready.
When you take your pig to fair, you want to have a shovel, feed, a pan for feeding, a brush, maybe a spray bottle.
When you first get to fair, you want to start by cleaning your pig. This gets them ready for the upcoming shows, but it also cleans them off and kind of rejuvenates them after the long ride in the hot trailer.
Pretty much having a pig at fair allows you to have something to work towards, and then you get to sell it, which then you get money, which, you know, it's always a great thing to have money.
Now, there's specific clothes that you need to show for fair.
Black pants, boots, a white long sleeve button-up collared shirt.
You want to keep looking as sharp as you can because it impresses the judges.
When you're in the show ring, you want to keep your pig in between you and the judge.
You want to keep circling the judge about 10 feet away in as easy manner as possible.
You just kind of move them in front of the judge so they can see that your pig is the best.
Raising a 4-H animal teaches you lots of responsibility, having to be out here to make sure they have food, water, make sure they're in good health condition, and just to be there for your animal. Having an animal is much like being an adult, you know, having your own kids. You know, they gotta have all the things that they need to live.
Being in 4-H is fun and you can learn a lot. Hopefully by watching this video, you can see what it takes to win a prize-winning hog.